Soon, taxis, trotros, Ayalolo, Metromass transit buses, VIP buses and other transport companies in the country would be accessible on a digitized platform similar to online taxis or tap and go. This is to ensure that public transport is safer, smooth and easy. The Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, made this known at the Church of Pentecost's 46th General Council meetings and commended the leadership of the Church of Pentecost for its sterling contribution to the country, which Dr. Bawumia says is worth emulating.
These are members of the General Council meetings of the Church of Pentecost. It is the highest policy-making body of the Church of Pentecost and the final appellate body in all disciplinary matters affecting members of the General Council. It is responsible for electing the chairman, the general secretary, the international mission director, and the members of the executive council. They make up 50% of the pastorate of the church heads and national heads of the foreign churches of the Church of Pentecost. In the next 3 days, these men of God who have gathered at the Pentecost Convention Center at Gomoafeta in the Central Region for the 46th General Council meetings would take stock of the performance of the church in the previous year and re-strategize for the future. The chairman of the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Eric Nyameche, in his report said the Church of Pentecost is one of the fastest growing Pentecostal churches in the world, with more than 4.2 million members worldwide. It has more than 3.5 million members in Ghana and present in 151 countries. Apostle Eric Nyameche listed a number of interventions by the church in education, health, environment, and social interventions, including the building of prison correctional centers in Ejura and in Sawam to transform lives as measures yielding positive results.
Again, in our bid to further assist the prison service in decongesting the prisons, the church, beginning in 2022, embarked on an annual release of some prisoners with default warrant by paying for their fines owned. In 2022 alone, 41 prisoners were released.
The Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, commended the Church of Pentecost for showing exemplary leadership in supporting the country in periods of difficulty.
It is instructive to note that the church has been able to do all these as an indigenous organization with no foreign or external support. All the funds for these many social intervention projects have been raised locally. The Church of Pentecost therefore provides us with the needed example that with good leadership, Ghana has what it takes to manage its affairs and make this country the envy of many. With good leadership, we can make it. And with the Lord at the center of everything, it is possible.
Dr. Bawumia said government would digitize the public transport system in Ghana.
In the next couple of months, we will be able to place our taxis, at least in Greater Accra to start with, all on an Uber-like platform. And you'll be able to call them just like you call Ubers to your homes and all of that. It's a practical solution to a practical problem. And that is the sort of thing we as politicians should be focusing on, dealing with problems of our people. And there's more actually coming, but this is not the forum. I think we are attacking everybody. Trotros will come later on, VIP buses, Ayalolo, Metromass. The whole public sector is going to go on, and private sector transport is going to go on what we call a tap and go system. And let us have a politics of ideas and solutions, not a politics of insults and propaganda. And that is what we need in Ghana.
This council meeting in the next 3 days will cover various areas critical to church growth and other critical issues, including the election of the chairman, general secretary, and some executive council members whose tenure has ended.